Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing lovely. I'm doing excellent. I'm just here to share a few things with you. Today was a full day. That's what I'm just going to say. That's all I can describe it for. It's just a full day. Just got this one little piece. Make me just want to cut it off. It's just sticking out. Whatever. How was everyone's day? How are you doing? I hope you had a good day. I didn't even realize what time it was until I got here. I'm going to just see if I'm buffering or anything. No buffering. So, hey, ghetto preacher, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Ooh, we have a member. And it's Patty D. Hey, the guy. How are you doing? How was your day, Patty D? You know, I'm going to get into it real quick. But today was a decent day. I can't complain. So welcome, guys. Thank you for coming. Oh, let me share out the stream. Oh, snap. We have a member. And it's Jazzy Nicole. Hey, Jazzy. How you doing? Good to see you. Guess what? I got your book today. For real? Wow, that was quick. Let's talk about life. Do you like it, Patty? Do you like the cover? Like, what does it look to you? Do you like everything about it? Ooh. Hey, Chef. How are you? Hello, world. Hey, Chef. Good to see you. It's hot here. It is. It's decent here. It's like, it's cooled off. It's been like raining on and off, torrential downpours, and then nice and whatever. I got my hair done by somebody new today. So, you know, I'm just settling in with hopefully the final transitions and changes that COVID has made inconvenient for me. But whatever the case may be, I enjoy it. Don't look half bad. It's all right. You know, it's first time that they're doing this type of style. So it came out fine. I'm like, who let the devil out of hell? You can't wait to read it. You got hopefully it's just as good to you as what the editor feels was good to them. Because I mean, we already did the first 2 pages and I thought that hit kind of hard. You know, when you come out the gate, bang, bang, it's like, ooh. But yeah, today I woke up this morning, I went to work. Work was busy, y'all. And it wasn't even a lot going on, but it was busy. Then I went to lunch. Like I said, I got my hair done and now I'm here. Of course, like because it's a new person, my hair being done, the speed of it isn't the same. So I was literally there from about 4 till now. And I was the only one in the chair. So it is, yes. So it's cool. I'm not complaining because it could be worse. Everything could always be worse. So guys, let me finish sharing out the stream and then we'll get into tonight's topic. So that's why I'm on here at 7:30 rather than 7. And then when I was like, oh, it's just probably 7 o'clock because when I looked last, it was like 6. And I was like, dang, it's 7:30. I was like, woof. Yeah, man. We're going to talk about life, guys. I hope you are ready. And I'm going to share it out one more place. Don't forget, guys, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share Turn on your lovely notification bells. And if you can, give me a thumbs up or down, whatever you feel is more comfortable for you. Because here at Be the Difference and Hello World, we want you to use your freedom of will. And if you do not start doing it, then you may never ever get the opportunity to do so. So utilize whatever you can to use your free will. It becomes more comfortable when you do. Let's talk. All right, I just shared it out to the last itty bitty place that I wanted to share it out to. Oh, snap. We have a member. We have a member. And it's Angel's Army. Hey, Angel, how are you? Good to see you. That was the longest. Oh, hey, Pastor Kim, how are you? What up, Carolyn Eats All? How are you? Good to see you guys. Man, so what the biggest part that I left out, I want you guys to have a really big open mind right now, because what I'm about to share with you is something that we talk about often, but I really need you to dig deep in here and open your hearts, open your soul, and open your mind. So today, so I've known this elderly person for years now, right? And so I happened to see them today, and the last encounter that we had, they told me, yeah, I'm not going to see you anymore. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, I'm old. I've lived long enough. It's time to make room for more people. I was like, wow. I said, wow, you feel like you've lived long enough, and this is potentially the last time we'll see each other. So I was just in shock for the most part, because it's very rare that somebody's going to tell you that they're never going to see you again, right? But it happens. Maybe it happens to you, maybe not. But we had a good conversation. And then I was sad. I was definitely sad, because it's like, wow, this person I may never ever see again. I'll never hear their voice. I'll never ever see them walking around again or anything. So I said, what am I going to do? And the one thing that I did, and I felt like really comfortable doing this, because, I carry my books around everywhere. I carry product everywhere. And so I said the best thing that I could do is just give them a book, right? Because people not everybody knows what I do. And I don't particularly tell everybody what I do, because whatever. So they left. Now, mind you, it's an elderly woman and her husband, right? I've known them for years. So I ran up to them and I gave them my book. And she was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. She started reading it right then and there. And I felt good about doing that, because I said, well, at least she had a smile on her face. So if we should never see each other again, at least I can remember that. And I got to share something. That's the power of having control over your own stuff. You can actually gift people things. And I felt real good about doing it. And she was like, oh, when I get home, I'm going to start reading this. And I was like, okay, that's good. But it was just sad just knowing that, she's probably right. That will be the last time I'll see her. She was on a breathing tube. So, and, she's like, it's getting hard for me to walk and all of that. Guys, I say that to say life is short. life is precious. What are you doing with your life? What kind of impact are you making? Hmm? How are you responding to situations like that? If somebody were to tell you, oh, yeah, I'm never going to see you again. I'm going to die before I see you again. I'm like, wow, that's a heavy load to bear. So take care of your life, guys. Now, they were not upset about like knowing that they had to go because they're like, I'm ready. I was like, okay. And we're all gonna, if we're able to, we're all gonna come to that point where like, I'm ready. And there's nothing wrong with being ready. But what will you do between the time of being ready and when you have all of your capabilities and your faculties and everything? What will you do? What are you going to do? Life is definitely precious. Treat each other kindly when you can, as often as you can, because it's not a gift that's going to keep on giving. I know I keep saying that all the time, but that junk hit home for real today. Then I got to see another person. I know I saw another person and they were going down the hallway. Young guy, guys, in a wheelchair, pillows holding up the arms, trach in the throat, eyes taped shut. And all I could see was, dag, what happened? You know, I got to talking a little bit, slightly a little bit. And the person that was with them was like, oh, they got into an accident. I didn't get into detail about what kind of accident, but that I'm getting to the point the accident was in March of 2019. One day you could be fine and the next day not. What are you doing? None of us are promised good health, wealth, love, family. None of us. They're just simply gifts that we're given. What are you going to do with the gifts that you're given? I understand from time to time we don't um we don't think of it that way, right? We don't think of it that way like, oh, you get on my nerves, but yet you're still a gift that will not keep giving. We don't think like that 90% of the times. We just go and go and go. But utilize these stories that I'm telling you today, which are 100% true, as your life could be in exit mode or in living mode, but then stopped abruptly. And then you would hope that somebody's willing to take care of you. So, what are you guys doing with the life that you have? We need to enjoy this gift. And when something bothers you, don't always just be ready to throw up your hands and throw in a towel and be like, oh, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. That's not going to work. Because you could be ready to go or not know that in a matter of moments, even like a year later, you could be hemmed up. And if you happen to be hemmed up, who's gonna take care of you when you're in difficult spaces? Who's gonna take care of you when you need love? Huh? There are people who have more problems than every single last one of us in this chat. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat that much. So if you have come in, I apologize if I did not say hello. But you know, I say hello to you all the time. But I really think we need to focus on life, guys. You got your intro, your middle, and then your outro. You're lucky if you even get to an outro. What are you contributing? What are you contributing to society? What are you contributing to say thank you and pass it along, pay it forward? My heart definitely goes out to people who have it way worse than all of us, because imagine you having the ability to utilize all of this, right? And then it reminds me of, remember, I don't know how far back some of you go, but remember when I was vending and this guy said, oh yeah, this is probably my last event. And he said he was dying of cancer. And that right there just made me say, slow down, Joy. You're busy rushing life away, but you need to enjoy each moment. And he said that he is enjoying every single moment. I don't even know where he is today, but he was basically saying he had moments to go, right? Or moments left. We don't have a time limit on our lives right now. Right now, there is no time limit. But what are you going to do if you end up having a time limit? Are you going to wait for a time limit to start living? Or are you going to just start living now? I suggest that we start living right now. I also suggest and recommend that despite whatever is going on in your life, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, or great, you remember and cherish each step you take, right? Because we already know life isn't always going to be amazing, right? We're going to have times where life is pretty much going to probably try to break your back, or you think it breaks your back, or the experiences that you're going through will break your back. But you still have something more than the next person. And I'm not saying that to say that, oh, you'd be like, oh, I'm better than you. It's not even that. It's just to say you are thankful for what you have. Man, after I saw that person, I just started to say, oh my goodness. I still get to walk around. I still get to get in my car and drive places. I still get to utilize my mind. I still get to see things. I still get to think for myself. I get to see things in color. Imagine the people who are colorblind, that don't even know and see colors the way that all of us who are not colorblind can see. I'm just saying, guys, it's time we start being grateful for life. If you have not been grateful thus far, and even if you are grateful, just maybe you slow down a little bit and just take in the roses, the stinky smells, the stingy smells, the good smells, and be thankful that you can smell, because there are some people who do not have a sensory of smell. But imagine one moment you're good, and a freak thing happens in an accident, and now you don't even have the wherewithal for your own self. And think about the people who are born without knowing the capacities that we know. And be thankful if you do come to the age where you recognize that you've lived and now you want to move on. Be thankful for those moments too. It's the stages of life. Now, every day, somebody might not come up to you every day and say that, but you might experience that. So now you know you're not alone. But are you living your life? Hmm? Each moment is special. And I hope that we all collectively don't forget that. You know what I mean? We shouldn't forget that. Oh, and also too, don't forget August 1st at 7, from 7 to 9, we will be doing a book signing, a virtual book signing. So you should definitely be in the building for that. I hope you come back for that. Um, it's going to be me and 5 other authors. So definitely come back for that. Show your love, show your support, tell people about it, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know about it. I mean, who goes to a virtual book signing? You do. Yes, you do. So come back for that and experience life. I know a lot of us are in quarantine right now still, and we're still limited to the amount of things that we could possibly do. But even in those limitations, be thankful and find different ways to enjoy those moments, right? Often you should smile, less you should frown. Often you should love, less you should hate. Often you should give, less you should be required to receive anything. Because when you give, you have already received the gift of kindness. Because somebody's going to be like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody super chatted me. I apologize if I missed you. Again, guys, I'm not trying to ignore y'all at all. But we need we need to really, really, really start taking life seriously, right? We talked about taking things seriously before, right? Man, today will never happen again. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday was gone, and hopefully you're not stuck in the potential things that yesterday kind of blocked you in. Or maybe you do want to be stuck in those beautiful moments that yesterday brought you. Maybe. But for the most part, being grateful for life takes 3 things, 3 steps. 1, you take care of yourself. 2, you give back. 3, you show gratitude. All of those things have to do with being in a grateful and gratitude mind, right? Mindset. When you give, you're grateful that you were able to give. And don't do it grudgingly, right? I think we were talking about that last night on Sister Fifi's channel about giving and not doing it grudgingly. Because you can give and be like, dang, I don't want to give. But if you feel like that, if you feel like, oh, I don't want to give, then don't do it at that moment. But what you do need to do, though, I recommend, if you are in a funk, immediately turn that switch up so that you can utilize and be thankful for whatever life you have to give and live. 2 different people today that I saw. 2 different experiences, but yet They both made me feel grateful for where I am and what I have. I don't have a ton, but I have enough. I don't have enough, but I have things. I have my peace of mind, and I'm trying my best to acquire a heart of gold. And some days it's hard. Y'all, they had me in my feelings so much today. I didn't even complain once about driving, y'all. I didn't do nothing like this when I was driving at all. I was real good. I really was. And if you have the wherewithal, just like I said, I had the wherewithal. I had the book there. Man, I was about to eat lunch and I was washing my dish and I was like, dang, yo, I gotta do something. I have to do something. And I was like, your book, Joy, give her your book. I gave her my book. That made my day. You know what I'm saying? It took that shock that she just threw on me away. And then, of course, like she was happy. She stood there for a minute, like, oh my goodness. And I was like, yeah, I don't really, but here you go. I hope she's going to read that and be thankful. And at least she can take a little piece of me with her. It's about us leaving bits and pieces of ourselves with others throughout life. And hopefully you leave the good pieces of yourself to others, because those bad pieces will only do nothing but destroy people more and more. And we've already been through enough destroying, right? No more needs to destroying anything. 27 minutes. The point of the matter is, guys, we need to definitely live life. Live life to the fullest. And I mean, whatever you want to do, you go ahead and do. Within reason, of course. If it's going to be something that's going to be detrimental to you, then I wouldn't do that. Because what's the point? You're not enjoying life. You're just going to end up hurting yourself. What I do mean is, if you have something that you want to do in your life and you have the capability still of even attempting to do it, please do it. We've all lived in regret for long enough, right? We've all lived in lack long enough, right? Because the very thing that you want to do might open up doors to the very happiness that you've been looking for. How many of us keep searching for happiness and sometimes find it here and there, hit and miss, but then maybe one day you can find happiness and that joint be like, for real, for real. Hey, Destroyer, how are you? YouTube is holding your comments, Destroyer. And that's the only reason why I see it, because it's a lot of hide. Everything else I'm just not really seeing really well. I really want to focus on you, whoever's watching the replay or whoever's watching right now. And then I told you about Simply Lola, y'all. Three different examples today, this week, within this week or the last 2 weeks, 3 different examples of life stages. Some things out of our control. But for the most part, please, guys, just live your life. Make it pleasing. Ooh, allergies are acting up. Make your lives worthwhile, guys. Please. Every moment you get, every chance you get, just remember there's somebody who wishes they had the moment that you had, that you really are not, that you are squandering away. Then there's somebody that doesn't even know the next moment's not going to exist for them anymore. And then there's going to be somebody who's lived all of your moments already, who's saying, I'm ready. So what moment are you at? I guess it's a rhetorical question because I'm talking to myself at the same time, but I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm enjoying life. I feel like I'm, being thankful for things. There's some things that, like I said, there's always going to be one or two things that you may not have that you wish that you had. That's fine. But generally, let's look at the bigger picture. Let's look at the bigger picture. Generally, is everything okay? Otherwise, for me, it's a yes. Yes. For me, it's a yes. I want for you to be a yes too. Because if it's a yes for you, then other people will see your light shining and will either be attracted to it or distracted, distressed, or disgusted. And those are the people that, just aren't ready for you at that time or just aren't for you. But for the most part, please enjoy your life. Please enjoy your life. I keep saying it over and over again because until we really understand that and truly be like, yo, am I really enjoying let me focus a little bit. Am I really enjoying my life? I don't want any of us to miss another moment. There's too many precious moments that we've missed. Collectively, I think we all have at times. But now we're becoming aware by our own experiences and by seeing other people. What are you going to do about it? Treat each other kindly. Save room for another. And remember, you're not living just for yourself. It's never ever been about the I. It's always been about we. We. It's always been about we. For some reason, for some strange reason, I took and has inhabited a lot of our selves to the point where we're like, we doesn't feel comfortable when it really should feel comfortable. Because without the cooperation of we, I can't do anything. Oh, without the cooperation of we, I can't do anything. Remember that. You cannot do anything without somebody or people investing a little bit of themselves into you. Your babies, your coworkers, your husband, your wife, your daughter, your aunts, your uncles, your niece, your nephew, the neighbors, the person that works at the store, the cashier, the cash register, big business, small business, big farmer, small farmer. We all weave together somehow. And we all can contribute to helping each other have a beautiful life. So again, I'm asking kindly, please enjoy your life. Enjoy each stage of your life. Enjoy realizing that each moment is precious and will never be repeated again. And each moment that you allow to slip away, you may never get a second chance. We all need each other. We do. Life is good, y'all. But I wonder if you're convinced that life is good. If you are not convinced that life is good, you have to do the work. Because I can't convince you. I can't convince you that, but you have to start doing the work to look into your soul and see why life isn't refreshing and beautiful, so that you can get that cancerous cell out of you, that cancerous thought that just eats away at all of the good living things that you can produce. All of those things that prevent you from enjoying life and realizing that living life is only one time. Getting to know me, getting to know all about me. Yes, that's for you. Getting to getting to hope we like each other. Take a break, laugh. But just remember, after today, it's like a lottery ticket. You don't know what you're going to get. You can paint the picture clear in front of you, but once that pinball comes up, what is it going to say? Tragedy, happiness, content. What's it going to say? Please just live life and enjoy it. Even when it's bad, tell somebody so that they can make you laugh, or at least take your mind off of your woes and your sorries for that day, for that moment. Tell somebody. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell somebody. Again, I apologize if I haven't been integrating myself in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. But I hope that whatever you're saying amongst each other is helping each other realize how beautiful life is. And how whatever you're going through, somebody is definitely going through worse. When I saw that person, man, arms being held up by pillows, trach, eyes taped shut, in a wheelchair, just, I wondered, like, how much how much of life are they experiencing? How do they feel? Like, I don't know. I don't want to know. But I bet you there was a point in that person's life where they didn't think they would end up like this. Just like we don't think anything bad could possibly happen to us in our lifetimes. You don't know. So that's why today is a good day. And that's life. What are you going to do with it? You guys, you are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single moment that you have gone through, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, or whatever, sum it up to life. Sum it up to, I'm not going to let things hold me back. Sum it up to, what can I do for my fellow man? Sum it up to, what can I learn today? Sum it up to, what are the things that I want to do that I haven't even touched or started to pursue because I've let myself hold myself back for whatever the case and the reasons may have been. Don't let not hold you back no more. You got to keep on living. Love deeply. Be kind. Give life a chance. Give love a chance. Give peace a chance. Oh my goodness. How many of us have really actually given peace a chance? We always talk about it, but have we actually tried to give peace a chance? In order to give peace a chance, you've got to be in a peaceful state of mind. And in order to be in a peaceful state of mind, you got to do the work within so it shows out. I am here every single night between 7 and 9 for episodes of Hello World, where we talk about everything and anything. And hopefully the everythings and anythings that we talk about hit something right here to push you to continue to be better or desire to be better. Be kind, be compassionate, be loving, be willing to receive kindness, be willing to receive compassion, be willing to receive love, be willing to experience life. Because one day we're going to hit each stage. And hopefully we hit it gracefully. Well, let me think. Did I miss anything? Don't forget, guys, mark your calendars for August 1st. Please tell somebody about it that we're having a virtual book signing. The first ever is going to be Black Excellence. A lot of African American authors that you may know and not know, just sharing their works of art that came from here and out there. Come and be there. I'm gonna the flyer, the video is in the whatever. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna change the order of that so that'd be the feature video, so you can go and watch that. But please come out, show some support, show some love, and if you can, share that video as well. But share your life, guys, and be the best you can be as often as you can. Remember, you could be like this anytime. Trauma does not have an age, restriction, or limit. So, guys, good, we made 40 minutes. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello. Hold on. World. Oh, yeah, and thank you guys for hanging in with me tonight. I apologize if I missed anybody. It was not my intention. But we really do need to enjoy life and focus on it. So, world.